Okay, Governor, His Excellency.
All right. Okay, so to our last but not least story. You know, it bears repeating here that a Sukuk bond, also known as an Islamic bond, is a financial certificate that represents a portion of ownership in an asset or portfolio of assets. It does not attract any interest. So the news is that the federal government has issued 6 sovereign Sukuk bonds worth 1.1 trillion naira to finance 124 federal road projects across the country. According to the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Momotimi Agada, the road projects covered over 5,820 kilometers of roads, across the 6 geopolitical zones, as I said. Agada emphasized that the success rate of Islamic capital market stood out as a resilient and innovative tool for mobilizing resources. Charles, yes. You are a money man, so you understand.
Yes, exactly. And I'm particularly happy that no fewer than how many? About 124 roads across the siege of. That's good.
Yeah.
Each time I have cause to go back home to Benin City, when I'm driving, when I pass the bad portion, the Ogu area, and I always look forward to Sukuk starts from here. I don't know if I've ever noticed that, but because you fly every time, so you may not know. Somebody said, whether you use aircraft or which craft, there's a craft. Craft inside. So each time I drive home, I always look forward to seeing the Sukuk portion of the road. Okay. Very sweet to drive on. No pothole, wide and well paved. I always look, even the other one with us, so Sukuk, my wife will say, what's this Sukuk? And now they say it's Islamic loan that government. Oh, this is good. Why don't they even use Sukuk to build the whole Nigeria?
Yeah, but Nigerians, many Nigerians who like to stereotype would say, here is another loan.
From they want to Islamize, if they want to Islamize the road, let them Islamize the road. As long as but let people be assured that this thing has nothing to do with Islam. It's purely economic. It's purely financial.
Attracts no interest.
It attracts no interest. And that road, as I said, I'm speaking from, this is personal experience. I went home in October, November now, November 21st or 21st, 22nd.
You have to tell us.
I'm telling you. So I drove home, came back, and I drove on Sukuk Road, and I always look forward to it. But when it ends, I'll say, Sukuk ends here.
Goodbye.
Then you go again, Sukuk starts here. I mean, there are portions like that. So if you have that replicated all over Nigeria, then it's a win-win situation for who we all benefit. Yeah. So I think it's something that is sharing news for me.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Islamic. If you float, I want to believe, and we have seen it many times.
Yeah.
Float any Islamic bank today, and you said you have access to funds. You see more of Christians.
Yeah. Taking
yes, because what discourages people from taking loans? It is the interest.
Yeah.
And in Nigeria, what's the interest rate? As high as 30% if you go to our bank.
So double digits.
So, and the Islamic finance market is often underutilized in a country that has a huge population of Muslims. And
is that surprising?
And the liquidity ratio is high.
And with high infrastructural deficit. So if you take this, is it not better than go to World Bank, go to all these people to collect loans that
you don't be tied to airport strings forever?
So it is a big, opportunity. I mean, a good market Nigeria can 124 roads cutting across all the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. Please do it. If you see another opportunity, do more do more, because everyone wants Nigeria to work, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
If you go to your state and you travel, you enjoy, you will want to go back.
It's like the proposed highway, linking Calabar with Lagos.
Exactly. The coastal.
I know you are already celebrating. You want to be passing through that. You want to be going home every weekend.
No.
You can take breakfast and take a dinner in
But time was in the 80s when the highways were still manage.
Yeah, exactly.
You could leave Lagos at 7, and in another 6 hours you are.
I have done Lagos.
And that time the railways were even.
Oh yeah,
Yusuf, I have done Benin during that time. You remember when 504 evolution? I did Benin to Lagos on a Sunday, 3 hours 5 minutes.
You were not arrested.
No, the road was good, and and that time, policemen. This time around, I counted about 20.
I will call the FRS.
No, it's not about speed. It's not speed because the road was good. And then there were no hold up. Like this time, I counted about 28 checkpoints.
So look at the road on your screen.
That's it. This is Sukuk type exactly.
Okay.
So you find all this portion. You see, they will always have this giant. Signboard.
This idea started under the last administration.
Yeah.
And you see Fashola, doing a lot around this. No, look at this.
Look at it. This is
who will not like this.
What my English teacher would say is where macadamized.
And this with street lights, with everything.
Where macadamized, yes. So imagine the you have all this all over Nigeria. I mean, travel will be interesting. And the economies of all, for instance, you already mentioned it here that Ore is suffering. The economy of Ore is almost dead. Ore, there was a place that people would go, you brand.
Oh, yeah.
If you go there, most of these eateries that drivers will brand, most of them have, once you just enter Ore, by the right, the very first one, weeds have taken over.
You are not advertising.
No, I didn't mention any.
Okay.
I said, when you go by, but today, all the banana, you hardly stop by to buy banana and all that.
Because the roads are.
Yes. So if you find this thing, people will play you branch, you get something, you put the money back in the economy of that community, then you move on. And that's exactly what generates businesses around. But when these things are shut in, then you have a problem. So that's why I personally said it's sharing news for me to have this spread across Nigeria.
So we are debriefing stereotypes.
Yes.
Who think it's another gang.
Even my brand, there are some banks we are dealing with. I think they call them non-ethical banks or ethical, I can't go what they call them now. Now, what they do is they don't give you loan. For instance, if you import fabrics from China or from everywhere, they won't give you, they will look at the value of the fabric, and then they will have a connection, maybe letter of credit with your suppliers. So they take the money there, they supply, and then you are co-owners, you are like, and they will also watch you, run that business so that the equities doesn't sink. So I think it's something that we have to embrace. It has something to do with Islam. People must know that.
Especially we need it now when. Where is the fund?
Where exactly? Where the fund said?
Money from oil revenue.
This is dwindling.
So, and not just dwindling, very, very unpredictable. The volatility. So when you want to diversify your financing, mechanism, this is a good opportunity.
I see.
So why do you want to miss it?
And as you said,
no
interest.
Okay.
Like free money.
After we are talking about infrastructure development.
Yes.
So this is a plus.
So to reduce the deficit, or if you cannot totally eradicate it, you reduce the deficit.
You would have seen it on the screen. Federal government issues 1.1 trillion Sukuk bonds for 124 roads spread across all the 6 geopolitical zones.
I was even trying to see if I could do a quick arithmetic of divide. No, I'm just saying for instance that even all the
please leave the arithmetic. Leave the arithmetic. So all the
region will benefit.
Gentlemen, we apply the brakes here, but not before thanking Adekunle Yusuf for your time and Charles Ideho for your.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. On behalf of the Backroom Boys, we want to say Christmas is 12 days away. Please make the most of it. And may He bless your Christmas and beyond. That will just about do it on the program today. If you missed any portion of it, not to worry. Later tonight at 11, a repeat broadcast will take your airtime. And don't forget to join us on Sunday from between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout. We are also on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Bye-bye now. Bless you.